On our 615-612-3899 line, we have Ronnie Call, and I believe we still got him. I hope we didn't lose him. Ronnie, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you know, we've been playing your song called Another Glass, and we downloaded it over there at Airplay Express, but Dan Knight up there in Windsor, Ontario, Canada, sent us something new to play today called Bar Stools.
Yes, sir. That's one of my recorded songs, actually one of my favorites, so I hope everybody likes it, and I appreciate you having me on the show today.
I read up on your bio where you have opened up for a lot of celebrities. How did that all come about?
Well, and all amongst all that I'm doing as an independent artist, you know, promoting myself and stuff, I started a small entertainment company, and I promote shows. So I work with other artists as booking and promoting other major artists, putting on shows and things like that. So I was fortunate to be able to open up for some of those artists.
Would you go ahead and tell our listeners some of those people that you've been working with? I know Jeff Bates is one of them.
Yes, I've opened up for Jeff Bates. Also, Lee Nash from Six Sense, None the Richer. Both these artists are, you know, are good artists and have platinum selling albums and things like that. Also, looking forward to an upcoming show as soon as this thing opens up here for us in North Carolina with the COVID-19. We're sort of still on some restrictions, but I'll be working with Jeff Bates again, as well as James Otto, and on later on in the summer, Mr. Brian White.
I often wondered what happened to Brian. We don't hear him on the radio anymore.
These guys are still touring, and it's would like to see them get back on the radio some.
I always thought he was really talented. I always thought he had a great voice, that Brian White did. He was a young fella, wasn't he?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So what's going on now that you've got to have to stay in? Are you doing any of the Facebook Live feeds or any of those Zoom or any of that stuff?
No, sir. I've seen so much of it. I've been watching some of the guys. Everyone is you know, making their contribution to the lockdown, the stay-at-home thing, and trying to keep people comfortable with their music and stuff. There's so much of it going on. I've just been watching it, and I really haven't done any of that myself.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from there. It seems like every minute I'm getting some kind of a notification from Facebook, go watch this guy or go watch this girl or whatever, and some of it is quite entertaining, and then there's some of it that's not.
Yeah, I figured I would just stay out of that. I enjoyed some of it myself a couple of times, but I would just save that for when we get back opened up, and save that for my live crowds.
So I take it you must have a band?
Yes, sir.
And how far do you travel? Do you travel anywhere that there's a booking, or is it limited amount of mileage, or what?
No, sir. We'll travel anywhere that we can get a booking. Of course, we love to travel, and we love making music and doing what we love to do and are fortunate to do.
Do you write most of your songs, or are you open to listening to other songwriters that might want to submit material to you?
Oh, I would love to branch out into co-writing and working with some other songwriters for material. I have written most of my material on my own. I have an album out. All that material was written and produced by myself. So at this point, yes, I would really love to do some co-writing, and I would welcome any songwriters to get some material.
Well, we have many, many, many songwriters that listen to this program on a daily basis, and how would they get in touch with you if they wanted to submit one of their songs to you?
wanted to get in touch with me, I have a email that they could email me. That is countrysoul.entertainment@live.com. They can send me an email there, and we can make some contact back and forth, and I can give them a phone number to contact, and then we can go from there.
Okay, because we have quite a flood of songwriters, not just here in Nashville, Tennessee, but we have a flood of songwriters that are constantly submitting their material here to be played on the radio station. So you can just imagine when a fellow like yourself gets on the microphone and says to the world, yeah, I'll review your material. You can just imagine what your email is going to start looking like in the next 24 hours.
I will welcome that very much. I am a entertainer, vocalist. I love performing for the crowds and everything. But when I started out, I knew I had to start with something fresh to put myself out there as an artist. So I went with that. I started writing my own material and went from there. But now I'm looking forward to some co-writes and maybe working with some other people's material, other writers.
I wish you would clear up something for me, because I'm still confused on it, and I thought maybe you could get this straightened out for our listeners once and for all. On the recording that we've been playing prior to this brand new one that I just got, this Barstools, the one that we've been playing called Another Glass, as part of the title it says Another Glass Falling Waters. What does that mean?
Actually, that was sort of a typo mistake when I submitted the song to Steam Whistle Records that is helping me right now with my promotions and stuff, and got me on the several different radio stations of worldwide airplay. That was sort of a typo. That was the recording studio that actually I recorded that song at. It's called Falling Waters in Hendersonville, North Carolina.
Well, you know what? I apologize, but when I first started playing that record, I went by the title that was attached to the MP3, and I started introducing Ronnie Call singing Another Glass, Falling Waters. That's how I actually introduced the record the first 2 or 3 times I played it.
Yeah, it's been sort of comical. I've laughed about it several times, but it's no big deal. It's just a typo. When I sent that over, I sent it over as recorded at Falling Waters, and I guess some things just got mixed up there in the communications. It just got added on to the list there.
Well, go ahead and give us the backstory on Barstools before we hit the play button.
Barstools. That song was written about being in a place that you never thought you would end up being in, and making some mistakes, and then turn around and I guess accepting those mistakes and trying to fix them, work them out.
Well, Ronnie, we thank you for calling in this morning and straightening out a couple of little things that I've been concerned about here on your material. And I'm glad that you not only called in, but let us know that you do have a band available for touring anywhere there's a booking. And if you don't mind, sir, go ahead and give out that email one more time for all of our songwriter friends that are listening, where they can start sending you some material.
Yes, that email is countrysoulentertainment@live.com, and they can reach me there. We'll contact back and forth from there and go from there.
Well, good luck with everything, Ronnie, and we're going to go ahead and play Barstools right now. Thank you for calling in, and don't be a stranger here at NBRNonline.com.
Keith, thank you for having me, and thank NBRN. You guys have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy the song.
Thank you, and be safe.
You too, sir.
Bye-bye.
bar stools and smoke-filled rooms. Just not my kind of thing. My idea of a neon moon doesn't hang from a chain. Cost a quarter to play a sad, sad song of broken hearts and empty dreams. There's a man at the end of the bar trying to drink away his pain. What in the world am I doing here? Clouded mind and full of fear. This time you really might be moving on. Give me one more chance. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. Bar stools and smoke-filled rooms are now my kind of thing. My idea of a neon moon, it now hangs from those chains. What in the world am I doing here? Clouded mind and full of fear. This time you really might be moving on. Give me one more chance. I know I'm wrong. Yeah, I know I'm wrong. Baby, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know I was wrong. Cost a quarter to play a sad, sad song of broken hearts and empty dreams. Now I'm that man at the end of the bar, trying to drink away my pain. Now I know what I'm doing here. Clouded mind and full of fear. By this time I know you're gone. I missed my chance, but I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. Cost a quarter to play a sad, sad song.
As our special guest today, Ronnie Call and Bar Stools. And you may recall that we were playing Ronnie's other record that is in the Airplay Express charts called Another Glass. Here's a young man that just debuted at number 10 in the Airplay Express gospel charts, Mr. Chris Mabb and Jesus was the first GPS.
I hear people saying every day, I need my GPS to help me find the way. Without it, I surely would be lost. I'll keep it no matter what the cost. Jesus was the first GPS, showing the right way and nothing less. All we have to do is follow his lead. You won't be lost and you'll have all you need. He leads the way, I do believe. By grace alone, destination I will receive. He will guide me straight, this I know. Narrow way to go, he does show. Jesus was the first GPS, showing the right way and nothing less. All you have to do is follow his lead. You won't be lost and you'll have all you need. Only Jesus can direct the way. By his Holy Spirit, it's impossible to stray. He is my Lord, I can confess. And Jesus is my GPS. Jesus was the first GPS, showing the right way and nothing less. All you have to do is follow his lead. Won't be lost and you'll have all you need. Jesus is my GPS. He's the best GPS.
From Steam Whistle Records, that's Chris Mabb, and Jesus was the first GPS. Of course, Nashville Country Music Magazine and Steam Whistle Records, and an outfit called Airplay Now, all owned by Dan Knight. And speaking of Dan Knight, he has a brand new record out, and he sent it to me. And this is the first time it's going to be heard on this radio station. It may have been heard on other stations, but it's the very first time I'm going to hit the play button on a record called Stranger.
She's only 22 with 2 little kids and a husband she don't really know. And as the distance between them grows and grows, she asks, where did the dreams all go? It was love at first sight, teenage magic carpet ride, but this is the end of the line. She's run out of hope, she's running out of time, and tonight she's made up her mind. There's gonna be a stranger in her arms tonight. She'll be with him 'cause push come to shove. He won't be anymore a stranger than the man at home she used to love. The stranger she used to love. That's why she's here tonight at the end of the bar. Some stranger filling up her glass, and she knows his intentions. She don't have to ask, but she left her illusions in the past. There's gonna be a stranger